I learned long ago never to wrestle with a pig. You get dirty, and besides, the pig likes it. There is no sincerer love than the love of food. Youth is wasted on the young. Syllables govern the world. Beware of false knowledge, it is more dangerous than ignorance. A life spent making mistakes is not only more honorable, but more useful than a life spent doing nothing. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Progress is impossible without change, and those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. We don't stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing. The single biggest problem in communication is the illusion that it has taken place. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. A government that robs Peter to pay Paul can always depend on the support of Paul. The longer I live, the more convinced am I that this planet is used by other planets as a lunatic asylum. Both optimists and pessimists contribute to society. The optimist invents the aeroplane, the pessimist the parachute. This is the true joy in life, being used for a purpose recognized by yourself as a mighty one, being a force of nature instead of a feverish, selfish little clod of ailments and grievances, complaining that the world will not devote itself to making you happy. I am of the opinion that my life belongs to the whole community, and as long as I live, it is my privilege to do for it what I can. It is a sort of splendid torch which I have got hold of for the moment, and I want to make it burn as brightly as possible before handing it on to future generations. People who say it cannot be done should not interrupt those who are doing it. Write your sad times in sand. Write your good times in stone. We are made wise not by the recollection of our past, but by the responsibility for our future. The reasonable man adapts himself to the world, the unreasonable one persists to adapt the world to himself. Therefore, all progress depends on the unreasonable man. The only person who acts sensibly is my tailor. He takes my measure anew every time he sees me. Everyone else goes by their old measurements. Every man over 40 is a scoundrel. Some people look at the world and say why. Some people look at the world and say why not. Liberty means responsibility. That is why most men dread it. The moment we want to believe something, we suddenly see all the arguments for it and become blind to the arguments against it. Our prejudices are so deeply rooted that we never think of them as prejudices, but call them common sense. Alcohol is the anesthesia by which we endure the operation of life. Most people do not pray, they only beg. When a thing is funny, search it carefully for a hidden truth. The things most people want to know about are usually none of their business. The only time my education was interrupted was when I was in school. Just do what must be done. This may not be happiness, but it is greatness.